Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to what has to be day number 3. Yes, day number 3, week 7. Yeah, day number 3, week 7, spring 2025 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight. It's certainly a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Let's begin. Okay, so my name is Mr. Petit. So let's head up. What I have to do, let me go ahead and unmute some of you. Some people are not unmuted, so let me go ahead and unmute some of you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Good evening. Okay. Whatever one, just pick one. Just pick one. It doesn't matter.
I was gonna say morning for a second.
Oh gosh, no,
but
that wouldn't work. Right? That would not work. Um. All right. So Wednesday, the day has to be the 15th, the 15th of October, 2025. The subject is mathematics. Theme, we're still on geometrical concepts. So geometrical concepts. And the topic for the day is geometry rules, part 1. All right, so hopefully we get do some good, we get a lot of things done. Like we cover a lot of ground, I think. I should say it like that. Hopefully we cover a lot of ground with this. Looking forward to see how that looks. So this is red, and let's go here and we're gonna call this one, say, blue. And we're gonna, this gonna be definitely purple. So that's gonna be that, and okay, so so like I said, we're gonna go over quickly certain things that we have to do, right? This is just brief notes. So things to, I'm gonna say recall because hopefully y'all should know it. This like y'all, these are stuff that y'all should know, right? So we're gonna briefly go over it because when we move forward, this is gonna be important. So obviously, so first things first is types of angles, right? So types of angles. Y'all should know the different types of angles. So types of angles, I want to go over that briefly. I'm not gonna like test y'all on this. Like we're not gonna do a great exercise, and I'm just gonna briefly go over types of angles. The main thing I want to get is the rules. That's what I'm gonna spend most of the time with. But we can need to know the types of angles, right? At least have an idea of it, or like review it, because some of you already know it already. So let's begin. So the first one is going to be obviously the acute angle, right? And when we say acute angle, what does that mean? Acute angle,
it's less than 90 degrees.
less than 90. Very good. So acute angle. So acute angle means that it's less than 90. So it's from 1 to 89, basically. Well, I say 1, from 0 to less than 90. So we're gonna say it's less than 90 degrees. That's what I mean by the acute angle, less than 90 degrees. Okay. Next we have so that's acute angle. Put a line through that. Next one is going to be obviously the
Right angle.
the right angle
Right
itself.
angle.
Yeah. And notice the box. What does the box mean?
It's 90 degrees.
It's 90 degrees.
90 degrees, very good. So it's literally perpendicular. And this is what we call a right angle. So right angle. So right angle.
Did we write this down?
Yes, you're writing this down. But again, we're not gonna, this is just for you to remember. We're not gonna like, I'm not gonna give you all a quiz on this. But as we go through geometry, we're gonna be using these words, we're gonna be using this vocabulary. I just want you to have at least an understanding of what we mean. Since we're on the topic, might so just outline it clearly in an organized fashion. That's my job. So someone here is guest. Remember, please put your name. So whoever is guest, please put your name. And also whoever is Zoom user guest, please put your name. All right, so when we take the attendance, we have to make sure that you have your name there so we can have you accounted for, right? So right angles mean that's what? It measures what? Measures what? It measures what? Exactly what? Exactly what?
90
90
degrees.
degrees.
90 degrees, very good. 90 degrees. So that's the first one. So quick recap, acute angle. What is that one? That's gonna be what? Acute angle.
Less than 90 degrees.
Less than 90 degrees. Very good. Right angle is what?
Exactly 90 degrees.
Exactly 90 degrees. Very good. Now this one is what? We call this one
Obtuse angle.
Obtuse.
obtuse angle. Very good. Obtuse
Angle.
obtuse angle. Now when we say obtuse angle, what do we mean?
It's less than 180 degrees, but more than 90 degrees.
Very good. Less than
180.
180. Very good. But let's start with the 90 first, right? So more
You
than
said
90.
105 degrees?
No, these are angles in general. So obtuse angle could be anywhere between 90 and 180. So
Even like
so more than more than 90 degrees, but less than what? Less than 180 degrees. And that is going to be your obtuse angle. All right. Let me go ahead and erase this. This is it, right? 180 degrees. Good. All right, what's the next one?
straight angle.
Straight angle, very good. So straight angle. I hope I draw this straight. It should be straight. All right, so straight angle.
Got a ruler on the screen.
I know, right? So straight angle. Straight angle. What does straight angle measure?
Exactly 180 degrees.
Very good. Exactly 180. So straight angle measures exactly 180 degrees. Exactly. So what are the types of angles that we have discussed so far? Anyone can answer the types of angles that we've discussed so far.
the
Acute angle,
right angle,
Mhm.
obtuse angle,
Mhm.
and the straight angle.
Very good.
And we
Very
have the
good.
reflex angle, right?
Who asked him about the reflex? What's your name?
Jamari Evans.
Jamara, you have to log out and rejoin and put your name because it's not showing.
Okay.
Right? I remember it's yes or no sir, but log out and rejoin.
Uh,
Yeah. And guess Khadijah? That's Khadijah. Who's guess?
is it me?
No,
Oh,
no. You have your name. I can see your name.
Okay.
But someone has guess. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Okay. Okay, so next we have okay. Then someone mentioned reflex. That's Shamari before he left. So we're gonna do reflex angle. Now a lot of people just get confused about reflex angle. And it can be confusing because like kind of like a backward way. But don't get confused. I'm gonna show you out
Mr.
right now.
Badi,
Mhm.
we had any slides before us?
No, this is the first one. This is the first one. So reflex angle, you could draw it in like a lot of ways, but I'm just gonna do this the most simplest way. So the simplest way we could draw a reflex angle is to basically draw an acute angle. And we're really focusing on, let me change the color so y'all could see like what angle we're focusing on. We're focusing on the one and be in the back. That's what we're focusing on. So how much is that? All right, and we're gonna call that reflex angle.
I think I think it's supposed to be 360 degrees.
No, reflex angle is gonna be less than 360.
Above 180, but below 360.
Very good. So it's gonna be more than, well, let me put the name first. So, oh gosh, we need that back. So we're gonna call this reflex angle. I had a brain freeze moment just now. I was like, what is this angle? So this is reflex angle. So reflex angle. And this is gonna be more than 180 degrees, right? Less than what?
360.
360. Very good. Less than 360 degrees. More than 180, less than 360. And then there's one more. I know the other one. One more. We call it what? I only know the, no, not obtuse. There's one more.
Ray.
Say it again.
Ray.
What?
Ray.
Reflex?
Not reflex. Rated reflex. Rated reflex. Someone say array? Who said array?
Me.
Okay, yes. It looks like array, but what is it? You can't remember the name?
Is it a rectangle?
No, we're looking at angles. Okay. So basically it's going to be what we call full rotation or complete rotation or full revolution. So basically you draw a array like he said. And basically what we're talking about is we're talking about the angle that we're measuring is going to be, you start from here and you go all the way around.
So
All
it's
the
a
way
full
around.
circle, but
Yes, basically. So basically a complete circle, right? So we
Now
start.
that's 360 degrees.
Exactly, that's exactly 360. So it's gonna be what we call a complete revolution. They say it in different ways, so we'll call it a complete revolution. Complete revolution, or you could call it a full rotation. You could call it a full rotation. Full rotation angle. Full rotation. Let me say, or you can say full rotation angle. Both ways are correct. Full rotation angle. And how much does this angle measure? Can someone tell me? It measures exactly what?
360.
Very good. It measures exactly 360 degrees. So measures exactly 360. Measures exactly measures exactly 360 degrees. All right. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so I'm gonna say the criteria, you're gonna tell me which angle it is. You have to be fast, right? So I'm gonna say the criteria and you're gonna tell me the angle that it is. All right, so let me go ahead and enable the chat. So, which angle is more than 90 but less than 180?
Obtuse.
Obtuse. Very good. Obtuse. Gotta be a little faster than that, but you're all good. Which angle measures exactly 90 degrees?
Right angle.
Right angle. Very good. I want you to say it. Don't put it in the chat, but say it. Which angle is less than 90 degrees?
Acute angle.
Acute. Very good. More than 180, less than 360.
Reflex angle.
Reflex. Very good. Measures exactly 180.
Straight angle.
Straight angle.
Straight angle. Very good. Measures exactly 360.
Complete
revolution.
rotation.
Complete revolution.
Revolution.
Or full rotation angle. Good. Okay, so this is the first slide. What I want you to do is take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to do that for me, please. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Genesis, do you understand this so far? Let me know if you understand this so far.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Good. And Gina, do you understand this? Where's Gina?
Yes,
Gina?
sir.
That's good. Where's Isis? Isis, do you understand this? Isis. I cannot hear from Isis. Isis is always quiet. Gracia and Jamari, do you all understand this? Let me know so far.
Yes, sir.
That's good. How about Gracia? Do you understand this? Gracia. Yes, I see that, Genesis. Jasmine. Yeah, Gracia, do you understand this? And Jasmine, do you understand it as well?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Gracia, do you understand this? You have any questions for me?
Sir?
You have questions or you understand it? Let me know.
No, sir.
Okay, you don't.
I did not have no question.
Okay, that's good. All right. Everyone needs to send in their work. Amari, have you sent in your work? Rian Johnson, have you sent in your work? Let me know if y'all sent in.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Make sure to go ahead and send it to me, please. Amari, have you sent in your work? Amari. I need,
Not yet. I'm trying to get my mom's phone.
okay. Devontae, have you sent in your work? Where's Devontae? Devontae, can you hear me? I can't hear from Devontae. Jed Monroe. Do you understand this? Jed Monroe.
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your work as yet?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, so we're gonna move on from this. So make sure you have this. This is, like I said, this is just a quick summary. We have one more quick summary to do, and then we can be done with the quick summaries thing. Let me clear all my screen look messy. Let me clear all drawings. Okay, so good. So we have okay, so the next thing that we need to know, and just in general, is you need to know the types of angles, types of triangles. So types of triangles, types of triangles. Types of triangles. Now, for the types of triangles, the first one is gonna be what? We're gonna,
Scalene.
no, I'm gonna draw it first. I'm gonna draw it first.
Okay.
Yeah, but that is definitely one. So she is correct. That is one. All right. So
Oh, I think I might know this. These.
you might know this. Okay.
I saw equilateral triangle.
Very good. This is equilateral. Very good. So this one is gonna be equilateral.
It
Triangle.
equals to all sides.
Very good. For equilateral triangle, we know that all sides are equal. All right. So that's that.
I like
Then
my time for
now,
this.
now for this one, you notice that how do we know that all sides are equal? Because my line's kind of crooked. But how do we know that all sides are equal?
Because the lines indicate that the
Very good.
Sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Yeah. I was asking how do we know that all sides are equal? And they answered very accurately by saying that the lines, right? The lines tell us that they're
Oh,
equal.
yeah.
Right? So whatever the lines are attached to, that means that they're equal. So number two, we have another one. So now make sure y'all could spell it now, because some people have struggles spelling these things. So make sure you're able to spell it. All right, how about this one? What is this one called?
Isosceles triangle.
isosceles.
Very good, isosceles triangle. Spell isosceles. Let me move it from the screen. Spell isosceles.
ISOSCELLES.
Very good. Isosceles triangle. And for isosceles triangle, what do we know about that? They what?
Only two sides are equal.
Very good. Only two sides are equal. Cool. And number three, we have number three, we have someone mentioned this earlier.
I know.
What is it?
A scalene.
Very good. A scalene. So for scalene, I'm gonna say X, Y, and Z. And that just basically mean that none of the sides are equal. when I put the different letters. All right. So for isosceles triangle, so I say so isosceles scalene triangle, no sides are equal. All right, no sides are equal. There's also one we didn't mention, number 4. It's gonna be, it's also standard. Standard, you have to know this one. This is what?
Right angle triangle.
Very good, right angle triangle. So it's gonna be a right angle triangle. We just call it a right triangle, or you can call it a right angle triangle. Both are the same thing. Right angle triangle. And for the right angle triangle, we know that it has one angle that measures exactly 90 degrees. So has an angle that measures 90 degrees. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing I did, but you have to be fast, right? Tell me which one, which triangle has no sides that are equal. No sides that are equal.
Scalene.
Secant triangle.
Scalene, very good. All sides are equal.
Equilateral.
Equilateral. Has a right angle.
Right angle triangle.
Very good, right angle triangle. And finally, the last one. Only 2 sides are equal.
Isosceles.
Isosceles.
Isosceles, very good. Isosceles. Okay, so next we have all right, y'all done with this? I can move this. Let me know if y'all done with this.
No,
Okay,
sir.
not yet.
No, not yet. Okay.
No.
How y'all triangles looking?
No, sir.
Your triangles should be looking good. Triangles are nice. They are the simplest polygon. How y'all managing?
It's decent. It's
It's
decent.
decent. Okay. I am of the camp that cannot draw. Is there anyone who's in the same camp as me? I can't draw to save my life.
I mean,
I can.
mine could
I
be-
can a little bit.
You can a little bit? A little bit? Yeah. I did
Right
not.
here. Right here, right beside you.
Yeah, I can't draw. It'd be like, oh, just draw it like this. I'm like, what? Yeah, that does not look like mine's. Yeah. All right, so let's do, so we did types of triangles, types of triangles. What I need us to do, and all of this y'all should know. I don't think this is anything new, right? Y'all should know this. Y'all, all the time y'all been in school, y'all should know this. If your school hasn't done this, well, it's good that you're here, but this is what you should know already, all right? The next one, let me clear our drawings, is going to be something that y'all should know as well. It's going to be types of quadrilaterals. Now, when I say quadrilateral, right? When I say quadrilateral, y'all know what I mean, right? What is a quadrilateral? So, what's a quadrilateral?
With 4 sides.
Very good. It's a shape that has 4
I'm gonna
sides.
send the word.
Then, so types of quadrilateral. Types of quadrilateral. Timothy, where's Timothy? Where's Timothy? Timothy, can you hear me? Timothy, can you hear me? Timothy, can you hear me? Can't really hear from Timothy. Travis, can you hear me? Where's Travis?
Sir,
When I say quadrilateral, what is that? What does that mean?
equal side.
Say it again. A quadrilateral. What is a
Equal
quadrilateral? No, not equal side. What does a quadrilateral mean? Can someone help him? What I mean by a quadrilateral?
A square?
A four-sided shape. It don't only have to be a square. There are multiple quadrilaterals. It don't always have to be a square, but a quadrilateral is a four-sided figure. All right. Okay. Yes, your mic is not working. So for four-sided figures, we're gonna start off with the most obvious one. It's gonna be what?
Square.
It's gonna be a square. Very good. All right. I think I don't have to go into details of a square. You know that a square has.
Hold on. Now where these come from?
What do you mean? Yeah, you should know a square.
Like I have been in GLAD before, but I never saw these types, the types of quadrilaterals. I never saw these.
Mercy. Well, now you introduced them. All right, so we have a square. Now, the thing about the square is that, or maybe I should say this. So square has, so all sides are equal. How do we know that all sides are equal?
The dashes on it, the lines.
The dashes, very good. The
Lines
dashes.
on each side.
And then we can say that opposite sides are what? Parallel. Now, I was gonna say, how do we know that opposite sides are parallel? But I haven't shown it. You see this arrow here and this arrow here. That means that these two sides are parallel. Similarly, this arrow here, but I can't just do one arrow. I have to do two arrows. Right? This arrow here and that arrow here means that all the sides are parallel. Well, opposite sides are parallel. And we learn about what parallel means, right? Parallel means what? Can someone remind me what we mean by parallel from yesterday?
Like look-alike.
Say look-alike. No.
They
Parallel
don't
lines.
touch each other.
They don't touch each other, so they never meet. And what else? Parallel lines never meet, and they stay the same distance. What? They
They
never
say
meet.
the same distance.
They say the same distance
Away.
apart. Very good. Yeah, they say the same distance apart. So they never meet and they say the same distance apart. So as you can see, if you look at
yesterday.
yeah, that's from yesterday, right? So if you remember, right, we said that. So if you look, I'm sorry, if you look at the image, you see that this one that I'm gonna highlight in pink, that is parallel to which line? This one up top is parallel to which line?
The line at the bottom.
The one at the bottom. Very good. All right. So these two are parallel. Okay. Similarly, right? Similarly, if we have, let me go and show this one in orange. This one that I have highlighted in orange, it's highlighted to which is parallel, sorry, to which line or to which side?
The opposite side.
Very good. The one on very good. The
Right
one on
side.
the right. The one on the right. Very good. Now, what on the diagram shows this parallel nature? What on the diagram shows the parallel nature?
Red arrows.
The arrows. Very good. This is very important. So the arrows tell you, hey, these lines are parallel. All right. So just think of it like that. All right. Simple enough. Y'all ever saw a square draw like this with all those arrows and stuff? Like, is that to the square? Like, I don't know.
I think so. In your class.
Excuse me, Mr.
Yeah.
Petit.
Yes, go ahead.
Can you go over the arrows thing one more time, please?
No problem. So basically, if it's so this one arrow along with this one arrow means that the two lines or the two sides rather are parallel. That means that this side right here and this side right here These are parallel. That means that they are going in the same direction, but they are never meeting, right? So that means that they're equal distance apart and they never meet, okay? And so that's what I mean by parallel. Now, sometimes people, now, let me be very clear and say that parallel lines could go in opposite directions. So for example, you could have a line that is going here. We could call this a vector A. And we have a line that is going in this direction. We can call this one vector A minus because it's going opposite direction. So these two lines are parallel because they are equal distance apart. But the only thing is that they are going opposite directions. They're still parallel. As long as they never meet and they are equal distance apart, they're still parallel. I should draw this like a little better. So imagine a line that is similar to that one. Let me do it properly. So imagine this line. So do arrows. Imagine this arrow. I imagine an arrow that is going in opposite direction, right? So both of these are parallel to each other, even though they're not going in the same direction. But once they're equal distance apart and they never meet, then they are parallel. So that's what this is trying to tell us, right? Only thing is that we know for sure that these are going in the same direction. So this side along with this side are going in the same direction because we have the arrows. And the same thing with this one. This side and this side is going in the same direction because they are parallel. They never meet. They are going in the same direction. And we know that because of the double arrow on it. Now I have a question, right? This is a question for anyone. Yes, you write this down. For sure you write this down. This is a question for anyone who wants to answer or who knows the answer. So no, I'm going to call this side A, right? And I'm going to call this side B. All right, is A and B parallel to each other? Is the line A and B parallel to each other?
No, sir.
No.
No?
No, sir.
Yes or no? What y'all think? Is lines A and B
No,
parallel?
sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
But both of them have the arrows. So what do you mean they're not parallel? What you mean?
If they followed the arrows, if the line followed the arrows, they would intersect. They would like cross over.
Very good. So are they parallel lines?
No, sir.
No, very
No,
good.
sir.
No, because they meet, right? They meet. Clearly they meet. So what the arrows is saying is that this side is parallel to this side. That's why we said clearly opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides are parallel. Not all sides are parallel. You can't say all sides are parallel. Only opposite sides are parallel. Right? So this side is parallel to that side. They're opposites. And then the top is parallel to the bottom. They're opposites, but they're going in the same direction. And they never meet. Like, does that make sense to y'all? Like the parallel thing? Like, let me know.
Yes, sir.
That makes sense. That's only one person. And we have more people in this class. Let me know, don't be shy.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Nikhil Gardner, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
It's
So,
good.
Mr. Petit,
Uh-huh.
so is it a yes or no if A and B is parallel?
Oh, they're not parallel. Good question. So A and B, you see, one is going in this direction, the other one is going in this direction. So they're gonna meet, so they can't be parallel. You see? Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. So they're not
Mr.
parallel.
Petit,
Yeah.
you could explain why you have the arrows facing the direction that they are?
Oh, okay, that's a good question. So they could be facing up or down. It doesn't matter. But typically we show them standard in the standard way, we typically show them facing going up. It just makes more sense. And then the ones to the right. But the arrows just means the arrows only mean so this one have 1 arrow, this one have 1 arrow. It means that these two are parallel. This one have 2 arrows, this one have 2 arrows to distinguish it from the first one. We don't want to say that. Because if all of them had 1 arrow, that means we're saying that all are parallel. That's not true. only opposites are parallel. Only the ones on opposite sides are parallel, right? And same thing with this, only this one and this one are parallel, opposites, not all of them. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
good. No problem. So let's do another one. Who would know that a square would take us all that time? It's just a square, like a square, you know, in primary school. Oh, what is a square? A square equal sides. And you reach a high school and they say, you know, shoots, put all type arrows and stuff on this. And also what I didn't put is that we could put this, but I mean, just make the image look like too jam up. But also at each corner is a right angle. You could guarantee that. If it's a, so let me include that. So include that in your diagram, right? So each corner is right, has a right
Excuse me,
angle.
Mr. Petit.
Yes.
It still would be the same if we use something other than arrows or if we put the arrows before the line, right?
What do you mean?
Like if we put like, I don't know, a mini circle or something, or double ring circle, and I was asking if we put it before the line, if it still mean the same.
Oh, means parallel? No, only arrows mean parallel. Right? So you want to use the notation that they give us, only arrows for parallel stuff.
And
Yeah.
then to count if the arrow is before the line, right?
Arrows before the line? What you mean, arrows before the line?
Because like on the right side is the line, and then on top of it is the arrow. Like if the arrow was
Oh, that's
behind it.
That's a good question. So we have arrow, then we have a line. That's one way. And we have arrow, then we have a line. Both are correct. So you could write them in both ways. Both of them mean the same thing. So there's no like specific way. Doing it wrong. All right, so okay, whoever is doing the reacting, please stop the reacting. Like interrupting the whole screen. So stop doing that. All right, so okay, let's go ahead and continue with this, right? All right, Joel. I mean, dare you. All right, so
Mr. Petit, I know another one.
say it again.
I know another one.
What's another one?
Another quadrilateral.
Yeah, what's another quadrilateral?
A trapezoid.
A trapezoid, very good. Anyone know any others before I like to tell you?
A parallelogram.
A parallelogram, yes. And what else? Anyone
Okay.
else?
A transiboid.
A what? There's no such thing.
Trapezoid.
Okay, my bad.
A trapezoid.
I kind of come up with that.
Yeah,
Rectangles.
yeah, trapezoid, a rectangle. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so for a rectangle, let's go ahead and do the full 9 yards, right? So we know from the previous one, we know that all sides are equal, right? For a triangle. I mean a rectangle.
It's just the same thing as a square, just wider.
So all sides are equal.
Not at all.
Not at all? Okay, what do you mean by that? So is this correct? Am I put all one line on that?
No, sir.
No, it's not correct. So how are we gonna fix it? What are we gonna do?
Maybe put 2 lines at the top and bottom and 1 line on the sides.
Very good. So we could put 1 line on the side. We could put I would put 2 lines at the bottom on opposite sides. So I'd say boom, boom, and I'd say boom, boom. All right. So what the 2 lines are saying, this is saying that these 2 sides are equal and these 2 sides are equal. So for a rectangle, we know that opposite sides are equal. You can't say all sides are equal. Only opposite sides are equal on a rectangle. All right. So Bernard, like Bern, where's Bernard? Where's Bernard? Bernard, can you hear me?
I'm here.
For a rectangle, are all sides equal? for a rectangle?
Pardon?
For a rectangle, are all sides equal?
No, sir.
Okay, very good. What are the only sides that are equal?
The opposite sides.
Very good, opposite sides. And Brianne Johnson, there's Brianne Johnson.
Yes, sir.
What do we use to indicate that two lines are parallel?
Two lines along the side.
What do we use to notate that two lines are parallel? Or what do we use to show that two lines are parallel? No? What do we use to show that two lines are parallel? Class, you know one helper? What do you use to show that two lines are parallel?
Arrows.
Arrows, very good. Arrows. Good. So that's what we use to show the two lines are parallel. Also for this one, we know that each side has right angles. I'm not gonna put that in the description, but each side is a right
Each
angle.
corner has 90 degrees.
Very good. Each corner is at 90 degrees. So that's very important, man, especially when we're doing like geometry stuff. And you know you're dealing with a rectangle or a square. You know it's gonna form a perfect 90 degrees. All right. Okay, anything else we need to say about this? There's another, when we say equal, another word for equal is congruent, right? So you might see some books say that all are congruent. Another word for congruent is equal. Equal means congruent. So that's another way to say it, right? All right, so next, what is the third one we're gonna do? So third one is gonna be, what's the third one? Y'all know. Third one.
Trapezoid.
Trapezoid.
A rhombus.
A rhombus. Yeah, a rhombus is good.
Parallelogram.
Parallelogram. That's what I want to do. So let's do that one. So parallelogram is going to be like this, and it's going to be like this, and it's going to be like this. By the way, is a square a parallelogram?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
That's a trapezoid.
Is a square a parallelogram? Is a rectangle a parallelogram?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You're quiet on this
Yes,
one.
sir. Yes, sir. A rectangle, sir. It could be.
It could be. It could be or it is.
Because opposite sides are equal, just like a parallelogram.
Okay.
So the third one you're making could probably be made out of a cube.
All right, so this one is a parallelogram. So I'm gonna define a parallelogram, and then you're gonna tell me if squares and rectangles fall in that category. So parallelograms are really a class of quadrilaterals. All right, parallelogram. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Sorry. Parallelogram. Okay, so okay, so for parallelogram, first things first, we know that all sides are not equal. So only opposite sides are equal. So first things for parallelogram. Next thing for parallelogram is that opposite sides are parallel. That's why it's called a parallelogram. Get it? So this is going to be 1. This is going to be 1. This is going to be 2. This is going to be 2. This is going to be that. This is going to be that. So we could say that if you're looking at this, we can say that for parallelogram, opposite sides Opposite sides are what? Opposite sides are, help me out. Opposite sides are what?
Parallel.
Opposite
Equal.
sides, equal, very good. Yes, you can, Malaya. Are equal. What can we say about opposite sides as well? Opposite sides are
Parallel.
parallel. So let me ask my question again. Are squares, opposite sides are parallel. Are squares and rectangles parallelograms?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, they are. Yes. Squares and rectangles are parallelograms. So make sure I make a note of that somewhere. That squares, parallelograms, rhombuses, all of them are parallelograms. Okay. Next we
Mr.
have,
G,
yeah.
question.
Mhm.
How is a square a parallelogram if only the opposite sides are equal on a parallelogram and the all sides are equal on a square?
But still, think about it, right? Think about it. Is this side equal to this side?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so are they opposite sides?
Yes, sir.
Good. So that is satisfied, right? That's the first one. How about this side and this side? Are they equal?
Yes, sir.
Are they opposite sides?
Yes, sir.
So can I technically still say that opposite sides are equal?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. But it's just that a square goes a step further and saying that all sides are equal, but still opposite sides are still equal. If all sides are equal, opposite sides are still equal. You see what I'm saying? So it
Yes,
still
sir.
counts as a parallelogram based on the definition. Make
I
sense?
understand.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the next one. So we have square, rectangle, parallelogram. Now the difference between, can someone tell me, so if parallelograms can be squares or rectangles, are all, okay, if parallelograms can be squares or rectangles, is every parallelogram a square or rectangle?
No, sir.
Not every.
No, definitely not. Let me ask the question again. We know that squares and rectangles can be
Okay.
parallelograms, but is every parallelogram a square or rectangle?
No, sir.
No, definitely not. What is the difference between, and this is the key right now, how do you distinguish a rectangle and a parallelogram? Even though a parallelogram could be a rectangle, but what is the difference between a rectangle specifically that makes it a rectangle and in general parallelograms?
The right angle. Rectangles have right angles and parallelograms aren't.
Very good, Genesis. A rectangle has to have a right angle. So if you have a parallelogram that has a right angle, voila, it's a rectangle. All right. So, and it's the same thing with a square, right? If a parallelogram has,
Hello?
one second, David. If a parallelogram has right angles, and if the parallelogram has all equal sides, then it's a square. If a parallelogram has right angles and opposite sides are equal, then it's a rectangle. But there are some parallelograms that don't follow that rule. Like for example, this one. Like if you look at the angle for this one, it's like maybe like 60 degrees. That's not 90 degrees. But it's still a parallelogram. It's just not a square or rectangle. So just keep that in mind. Squares and rectangles are parallelograms, but not all parallelograms are squares and rectangles. It's kind of like a weird twist tongue thing, but think about it and you'll get it. All right, so that's that. Next we have number 4. Number 4 is so number 4 is the almighty rhombus. And I find that a lot of people don't really understand what rhombus does, but what would rhombus
Yes, sir,
do?
Mr. Petit.
Yes, go ahead.
For the that P word. Why you
Parallel.
put you see the orange cubes on the other shapes? Why you put that on the parallelogram?
Very good question. She asked why I didn't put the orange cubes on the parallelogram. Can someone tell me or answer her? Why didn't I put the orange?
Because it isn't equal to 90 degrees.
Very good.
So it's not a right angle.
Very good. Hopefully you understood that because it's not equal to 90 degrees, and that's what distinguishes rectangles and parallelograms. Rectangles must have 90 degrees, but parallelograms don't have to have 90 degrees, right? So that's why I don't have the box, because these angles are not 90 degrees. Make sense?
Yes,
Make
sir.
sense? Good. Oh, look at y'all helping each other out. Yes, someone have a question? Number 4. Okay, next we have let me do easy one. Yeah, no, let me save that one for last. Let's do a rhombus. So rhombus can come in different shapes and sizes. Okay. Okay. A rhombus can even look like a kite. Some people might mistake a rhombus for a kite. A rhombus can even look like a parallelogram. Okay. So let's draw it like that. Let's draw it similar to way we draw a parallelogram. So Miss
Does it
Petit,
look something like a octagon with a stop sign or something like that?
octagon with like a stop sign. As you said?
The shape.
No, that's
I said
octagon.
it almost look like one.
Oh, yes. If we draw it like that, yes. Yes. So with this one, you have to be very careful because you're gonna try to like make the sides equal, and that's the difficult part about this. But you know, you could try. So it looks similar to a parallelogram. The only difference is all of the sides are equal. So that's the difference. So everything is gonna stay the same. But notice what I'm gonna do with the lines. It's just gonna be one line for everything. Now that one line, what does that one line indicate about this shape?
That the sides are equal.
Very good. That only opposite sides are equal or all sides are equal?
All sides are equal.
Very good. So let's make that first point. So first we're gonna call this a rhombus. A rhombus. Wait, let me keep it congruent. Let me keep everything the same. So you're gonna call this a rhombus. That's the first thing. And the first thing that we're gonna know about the rhombus is that all sides are equal. All sides are equal. Now, when I say all sides are equal, what does that remind you of?
A square.
A square.
A square. Very
Isn't
good.
it the same thing?
So is a rhombus a square? Or can a rhombus be a square? Let me put it like that. Yes, a rhombus can be a square. A rhombus can be a square. What else do we know? What else do we know about a rhombus?
They are parallel.
Say that right.
Opposite sides are parallel.
Thank you. Opposite sides are parallel. So same thing with this. Opposite sides are parallel. So can someone tell me the difference between a rhombus and a parallelogram? What's the difference between a rhombus and a parallelogram?
A rhombus, all sides are equal, and a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent, Kamara. You answered that like pop, like you was ready for that. Very good. Excellent. I like when y'all participate, you know. And it's so
Mr. Petit,
yes, go ahead.
sorry to interrupt, but
go ahead.
The only difference between a rhombus and a square is that the rhombus doesn't form 90-degree angles.
It doesn't have to, not like very good. That's literally the next thing I was gonna mention. So rhombuses all rhombuses don't have to form a 90 degree in order to be a rhombus. But if you want to be a rhombus that is a square, you must have a 90 degree. All right. So opposite sides are parallel.
Oh, I have the idea. Just turn the square in a different way.
Exactly.
Just
Literally,
rotate it.
that's literally all you have to do. Okay, so I think that's it for this. Now, why don't I so this might be a question. So why don't I have the cubes for the rhombus? Can someone tell me why don't I have the cubes? Or the little
Because it's
boxes?
a 3D shape.
Say it again?
It doesn't have
It's a 3D shape.
No. Why don't I have the cubes? Why don't I have the the little boxes? Not like the little box like I have for this one.
Oh,
I have for
because
this.
it ain't straight.
They're not 90 degrees.
Four sides.
It's not 90 degrees. So rhombus doesn't have to be 90 degrees, all right? So that's why. Let me ask the question. Is a triangle a rhombus? It's not, that's a bad question. That's a horrible question.
No.
Is a
No.
rectangle?
No, sir.
Only has 3 sides.
Oh gosh, all right. That's okay, I
It's
get it.
not even a part of the quadrilateral.
Oh mercy. You got
And none of the sides are even parallel.
All right, okay, all right. Y'all got me. What I meant to say is a rectangle a rhombus?
Good day.
Good day. Is a rectangle a rhombus?
Yes, sir.
A rectangle is a rhombus? I think a rectangle could be a rhombus.
I don't think so. I think a square would be a rhombus.
Could
You don't
be.
think? Someone say that.
Because it says all sides are equal and all the sides are not equal in a rectangle.
Thank you. Say it again.
I said that I think it'd be a square because it says all sides are equal and all sides are not equal in a rectangle.
Very good. So for a rhombus, all sides must be equal. That's not so with a rectangle. So can rectangles be rhombuses?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, definitely not. Right? Rectangles cannot be rhombuses. But squares could be rhombuses, but that's about it. You know, rhombus is so. That's why I call it the almighty rhombus. Because, yeah, most definitely. Because the rhombus is so like, I feel like it's so powerful in my opinion. Because it's all equal sides. Opposite sides are parallel. Like that's basically a generalization of a square, right? It's beautiful. It's really nice. It's so specific. Like you have to, your sides of the your sides of the. Imagine drawing a rhombus. Like which one is it easier to draw? It's definitely harder to draw a rhombus because all the sides have to be equal. Opposite sides have to be parallel. And you could basically change the angles, it doesn't matter. But it's something like a square, like it's a generalization of a square. A square is easy to draw. But a rhombus, let's say you have a 65-degree rhombus, like that's pretty insane. It's way easier to draw a parallelogram because you don't have to worry about all sides being equal. You just have to worry about the opposite sides being equal. So rhombus is very, very specific. It's the most specific out of them all, to be honest. Because all sides have to be equal. Well, square is most specific, to be honest. But rhombus is a generalization of a square, and it's going to be the second most specific one. All right? All right. So let's go with that. That's my little math rant. I think I get a little math rant every class. You know, you can't be teaching this and don't love it, right? So you have to love this stuff. Okay, so next we have. Oh, this is a good question. Is a rhombus a parallelogram? Why y'all so quiet?
No, I don't
Why y'all so quiet? Is a rhombus a parallelogram?
No.
No.
Yes.
No,
Yes, it
sir.
is.
No. Yes. All right. If you think a rhombus is a parallelogram, put yes. If you think rhombus is not a parallelogram, put no in the chat. Is a rhombus a parallelogram? Is a rhombus a parallelogram?
I
Is
can
a-
write my answer in the chat, but I just want you to know messing with us again.
Oh gosh, I'm not. I promise. I promise. Is a rhombus a parallelogram? Okay. All right. So that's only a few persons answering. The rest of you, y'all need to answer. Is a rhombus a parallelogram? I think I'm missing an option. Put yes or no. If you don't know, put I don't know. I think I should include that because some people might not know. So that's a fair option. Put yes, no, or I don't know. I can accept I don't know. All right. So good. So all right. So I'm gonna take one person who say yes, and I'm gonna take one person who say no, and they're gonna explain why they say what they say. So let's go with China. China, what did you write in the chat?
I said no.
You're thinking no. Why do you say that a rhombus is not a parallelogram?
Well, because the rhombus, all the sides are equal, but the parallelogram, like, only the opposite sides are equal. So, like, I was saying no.
You're saying no, okay. Okay, good. And thank you, China. We're gonna go with Tyler. Where's Tyler? Tyler. Where's Tyler? Okay, can I have from Tyler? Let's go with so I need someone who said yes. Let's go with Genesis. Oh no, Genesis said no. So let's go with Brianna Clark. Where's Brianna Clark? Brianna Clark, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You have to speak a little louder.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you speak? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can speak.
Okay, good. So I'm asking, you said yes that a rhombus is a parallelogram. Why you say yes?
Yeah, I said yes.
Yeah. Excellent. Why you say yes?
Because the parallel is not touching. It's
You,
not, I'm not explaining, but it's
you don't know how to
touching
explain it.
the side. Yeah.
Okay. So she's trying to explain. I was literally gonna ask you, Miss. I was literally gonna ask you. Go ahead. Tell me why you think a parallelogram is a rhombus is a parallelogram.
Hello?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. Go ahead.
Because both
No,
have parallel.
go ahead, Drusilla. Why? Tell me why.
Because both has parallel lines.
Okay, because both are parallel lines, and then one more.
And both opposite angles are equal. Both angles are equal.
Very good. Well, not angles are equal. Sides.
I mean, yeah, sides. Sorry.
Very good. She said it because think about it, right? So the correct answer is yes. A rhombus is a parallelogram. Because think about it. In order to be a parallelogram, let's go through the steps. You need to have opposite sides being equal. For a rhombus, are opposite sides equal? For a rhombus, are opposite sides equal? Class, for rhombus, are opposite sides equal? Or y'all don't know? Think about it. Look at it.
Yeah, they're equal. Look at it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this side is equal to that side and they're opposite. Same thing with this. This side is equal to this side and they're opposite. So even though we say all sides are equal, opposite sides are still equal. So that covers that. And then we already know that for parallelogram, opposite sides must be parallel. So that means that this is parallel to this. And then the top is parallel to the bottom. So the same thing with the rhombus. This side is parallel to this side, and the top is parallel to the bottom. So for the rhombus, a rhombus could be a parallelogram. So that is also true. Okay, so just be careful. There's different ways we can catch y'all, so just watch out.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
you could actually make a Venn diagram of like what those things are classified as. So you could have like parallelogram and like the things that are classified in it, and then which ones intersect and stuff. You could actually make a Venn diagram about it.
I think you look at my next slide. That's what I think you're doing. I think like
What?
yes, that's what I think. I think that's what you're doing. But she's absolutely right. You could do that, and that's exactly what we're gonna do after. We're gonna like summarize the information. I'm not gonna use a Venn diagram, but I'm just gonna show you how one could be this, one could be that. I may be talking through it now, but it's nothing like having the notes in front of you, right? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put them all together. Okay, so for this one, this is what we call this. Everyone know you know what this is, right? This is a what? This is a
Trapezoid.
very good.
Trapezium.
Trapezium, trapezoid, same thing, right? Loosely speaking now, because then y'all go look it up. Well, Mr. Petit, they're technically, loosely speaking, they are. So if you put trapezium, if you put trapezoid, they'll give you the mark. That's what I mean when I say that they're the same, right? But if you go online, there's a slight difference, So trapezoid, or you could say trapezium. Both are right. Now, for the trapezium, definitely there's no sides that are equal, right? Like no, in an happening. But we do we have any lines that are parallel, any sides that are parallel? Do you have any parallel sides? For the trapezium? Y'all see any parallel sides of the trapezium?
Yes, sir.
Yes, for the
Did
top
y'all-
and bottom one.
The top and bottom, very good. So that is true. So
Isn't it top and side?
so this side and this side are they are parallel. So for trapezium, all we could say is that it has one. We didn't look at the area of the trapezium. We should do that. So the area of a trapezium, like when we can do it, but just for your information, if you want to know, it's gonna be half of A plus B. This is the area of a trapezium, so multiplied by H. So if we were to like put on the diagram, this is A, this is B. So A and B are the two sides, and
Are you
H is
writing
going.
this?
Yeah, you can write it down, and H is going to be the height. All right, so that's the area formula for the trapezium. So, but what you really need to know for now is that it only has one parallel side. Okay. Okay, cool. Next. So a trapezium could be like isosceles trapezium, where two sides are equal. But we're just talking about in general trapeziums. And for general trapeziums, both sides of them equal. All right. Are we missing anything? Are we good? Are we missing something?
I think we're missing something.
What are we missing?
All sides are
Is one side a right angle?
Not for this one, yes, but you could have a trapezium, Genesis. You could have a trapezium looking like this, right?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, because we only need one parallel side. So for this one, yeah, there's a right angle, but that's not in every case, right? So
And no sides are equal?
in general, no sides are equal. In general, you could have a situation where you have a trapezium that has equal sides, yes, but in general, no. Not they like how every square all sides must be equal. No, that's not the case for trapeziums. in an afternoon.
Mr.
All right.
Petit,
Yes. Go ahead.
I didn't notice this until you wrote it just now, but you spelled parallel wrong like 3 times.
Oh my goodness. I put a double RA. Gosh.
Yeah, so
Oh my goodness. So parallel only has one R. So they're supposed to speak. So make a note of that. That was a test. That was your first test. So
He's a liar.
oh
you
my
don't gotta
goodness.
lie.
Oh my goodness. That's your first test, like pop quiz. So yeah, don't believe me.
That's no test.
If that was
Yeah.
the case,
I
then
wasn't
somebody would have
reminded. I wasn't
So
reminded.
here's a reminded. Okay, only has one parallel. So parallel only has one L parallel side. Thank you. Okay, good. So let's make the correction if you did already. But I'm sure y'all didn't write that. Y'all read it correctly. And y'all passed that test successfully.
No,
Alright.
sir.
Oh gosh. All right, so there is one
Teacher,
more.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
you could put the area back on the screen, please.
Oh, the area of the trapezium? Yeah, let me do that. This is gonna be area.
Also, Mr. Petit, what were we missing? Nothing?
What was it again?
You said we were missing some. You asked if we were missing anything, right?
Yes, that's what I'm getting to right now. But no one told me what I'm missing.
We don't know what you're missing.
I think someone knows. I think there's someone in there who knows what we're missing.
Yeah, I like being there quiet.
Proceeds to speak. All right, so y'all know what the last one is? All right, I know who knows.
Oh, I thought you meant what that shape was missing. I didn't realize. The one that's shaped like an upside down cup. I forget what it's called.
Upside down cup. No. Who should know this? Sharonik should know this. Chai should know this. Batavia, y'all should know that. China, y'all should know this. Daria.
It's like
I think I might know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Trapezoid,
Someone's-
I think.
A kite. A kite.
That's the one I was about to say.
Yeah, a kite. Y'all, anyone ever actually made a kite before?
I
have
yes,
one. Didn't make one, but I have one.
Or seen a kite? Or used the kite? Maybe I should.
I have one.
Yeah, that's maybe a
I
better
have.
question.
We
Yeah.
made a kite before.
You
I
made a
used
kite?
one before.
You used one before? That's good. I know we in the age of
What I used to
TikTok.
call a diamond.
Yeah, diamond. I say a diamond. No, sir. Kite is not a diamond. But hey, a kite
Mr. Petit,
looks like a
when I was
diamond.
small, I used to thought a rhombus and a kite was a diamond.
No, I mean that's fine because at your stage, when you're very young, they say it's a diamond. That's fine because y'all this in a way they could go to preschool and say, here is the rhombus. No, they just gonna say that's a diamond. Y'all figure it out. And y'all get older.
Me may as well teach it like one time.
And y'all get older, y'all could figure it out. Okay, so for a kite, oh my goodness, I haven't drawn the shape yet. While I talk. Okay, so for a kite, I don't know if y'all could see it, if y'all could tell me what's the features, but I'm gonna try to do this right. All right, so for a kite, okay, this is a kite. No, it's not I draw it, right? So, okay, so for this one, I'm gonna put in the marks and you can tell me what is the features for a kite. What do you know about this kite?
Opposite sides are equal.
Two sides are equal. The opposite sides are equal to each other.
Very good. Very good.
Mr. Petit.
So we say that because they're not technically, I mean, in
No sides parallel.
And it also looks like the two lines are parallel.
parallel? Who said parallel?
I
No
think
sides
they.
parallel.
Who
I
said
think the two
parallel?
sides.
How
I did.
How are they parallel, Genesis? Look,
Oh, never mind. They touch.
they
Never
touch.
mind.
It literally is a touch.
I think that none are parallel.
None are parallel. Thank you.
They
None are
touch. Never
parallel.
mind.
They literally touching. Like they literally touching. That's like how the whole shape
I
is formed.
forget.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You good. You good. Good. You good.
So that means they perpendicular.
Not perpendicular.
mean-
Remember?
Not perpendicular. intersecting.
There we go. There we go. Look at you. Very good. They are intersecting. So, okay, so let's write that down. So kite is going to be someone is calling me. 1 second.
Well, you are a money-making person.
Okay, so I'm still there. Still there. Mr. D, did he get kidnapped? No, I'm still there. All right, so for kite, what do we know about a kite? We said that I don't want to call them. They technically opposite sides, but
Intersecting.
Wait, hold on, wait, Mr. Petit.
Yeah,
The
go ahead.
shape is actually called a kite.
It's literally called a kite. Yeah, literally called a kite.
Oh.
Where's Tyler? Tyler, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, perfect. We're back on. All right, so for kite, we'd say that I'm going to use a fancy word, so we can say adjacent sides
Wait a minute.
are equal. Okay, and what else we know about a kite? That's it. That's all we can
The
mention.
rhombus is the kite, just both sides are the same size.
Yeah, basically. So that's another thing. That's a very good point, Cleveland. I'm glad you saw that. Because look at the rhombus. The rhombus is formed like a diamond too, or like a kite shape-ish. But it's just that all sides are equal for the rhombus. So
But the kite is longer.
the kite in this shape, because we could draw it a different way, right? So we could make it whereby this side is a bit longer. And they don't have to have this long thing. It could just be like a diamond almost. But once just like that, it's fine. All right. Okay, so that's all y'all need to know for now. So what I need y'all to do is take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to do that for me, please. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
You mean the quadrilaterals or the quadrilaterals and the triangles?
Yeah, the quadrilaterals and the triangles, right? So, so far we have done the triangles and the quadrilaterals, and I haven't seen your work. Some people did send the triangles. We send the triangles, and you don't have to send it again, obviously. But for those of us who didn't send the triangles, then we have to send it. Okay. I think I'm gonna take your advice, Genesis, and do the Venn diagram way. Yeah, I will. I will.
Oh wow, I feel so special.
Yeah, I will take Genesis' advice and do the Venn diagram. I think that's a very good way to summarize that information. Okay, so all right. So I'm gonna give you all the characteristic and you're gonna tell me what it is, right? So this shape, I'm gonna say that I am the shape, right? So I have all sides that are equal. I have parallel sides and I have 90 degrees on all my four corners. What shape am I?
Square.
A square. Very good. I have only adjacent sides that are equal. What shape am I? Kite. Very good. I have only one parallel side. You can imagine that. Trapezoid. Trapezium. So I have all my four corners are 90 degrees. Opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides are equal. What am I?
Rectangle.
Rectangle. Now for me, all my angles don't have to be equal, but all my sides have to be equal and opposite sides have to be parallel. Rhombus. Rhombus, because I said that all sides are equal. Rhombus. And all my angles don't have to be equal, but my sides have to be opposite and equal, and I have to have parallel sides. Oh my.
Parallelogram.
Parallelogram for sure.
Diagram.
Parallelogram for sure. Okay, good. So we're gonna do like a little Venn diagram to summarize information to show you all like who and what per the advice of Genesis. So she gave me that wonderful idea. I think that's good.
Writing it?
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's necessary.
See, she calls up.
No, she saved you all a lot because I was gonna give you all the words to write. We're just gonna do the Venn diagram.
Okay, I apologize.
Yeah, so she saved you all from writing.
We apologize.
I literally was gonna have you all to write a whole thing, but I looked at the Venn diagram like that.
Oh wow.
I said no, it's a very good way to summarize it. Remember I said it's a very good way to summarize. Shoot.
No, I never part.
Yeah, summarize. Yeah, man. Okay, I thought he was gonna do this. I thought he was gonna spend all this time on the shapes, but turns out he spent most of the times on the shapes. I wanted to get at into the rules, but I forgot about the what do they call these? The quadrilaterals. What I have seen is that a lot of schools don't do a really good job at explaining these things, like the quadrilaterals part. At least I can say from my experience. When I was a student, and they ain't really bothered about this. You just figure it out. But I'm glad that y'all have opportunity to clearly understand it, or at least understand it better. Because y'all might be like, Mr. Petit, I still don't understand this. But at least you get a tad bit more understanding on it, or a better or even greater understanding, depending on how well you understand how I teach. Okay, but if you have any questions, let me know. So we're gonna draw the big thing, the big guy. We're gonna call this from our sets. What would this be? The biggest one is the what we call that? That's the
oval.
Oh gosh, the biggest one is a what?
Noah's Ark.
Not Noah's Ark.
Universal set.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Universal set. So the biggest one is
I thought you meant to give it a name.
So this is our set of the quadrilaterals. And if I make any spelling errors, let me know. So quadrilaterals is our biggest set. And when we say quadrilaterals, we just mean that, hey, just think it out. Once it has four sides, it's a quadrilateral. So I'm just gonna draw a generic quadrilateral, 4 sides. Nothing special about this. It's just a quadrilateral.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, we have to draw this?
Yes, we're doing everything and on the string, yes. And the next thing that we need is we're gonna draw 3 circles. After that, I'm gonna put, these are gonna be 3 special circles.
And the worst part is my geometry set can't even do a circle like that.
You
I
draw what you
was just
say?
about to say I can't draw a circle that big on one page.
Your art skills will have to do.
Oh, I just do your best. This is not even a circle. It's a oval.
Oval?
It's oval. You can't see it's oval. It's oval. So you just do your best.
Mr. Petit, we drawing this?
Deshaun, every time I opt down to the same thing. Yes, you're drawing it. I just put it on the screen for fun. All right. Deshaun is asked that every time. Hoping I'd say no. That's your hoping,
It's
Deshaun.
the same thing inside my head.
I used to do the same thing, right? Yeah, it happens. Okay, so that's that. And then we have
Same.
and we have periwinkle. This color.
Finally.
Finally.
It's
ever
been
heard of-
years.
Yeah, so periwinkle is kind of like our class color. Yeah, periwinkle. Yeah, we like periwinkle. Anyone else?
Mr. Petit,
Yes.
I have a special guest with me.
Hi.
Hello.
Legacy.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Genesis told me hi, so I just wanted to come and say hi. Bye.
That is insane. Wow, you sound just like your sister. Hello.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. We have to write this.
Yes, we have to write this. I hope you're still doing well, Genesis. I mean, Legacy. Hope you're still doing well.
Yes, sir, I am.
That's good. I feel so honored that you came and say hello. Wow. I made my whole night.
Yeah, she
I
told
think-
me, she said, I want to come myself.
I still
Alright.
feel like Duchess from last class.
Oh, wow. That is so true. Okay, so now we have, we're going to call this one parallelograms. Okay, so parallelogram.
Mr. Petit.
Huh?
Sorry to interrupt you,
Hmm?
but why it look like a face?
It does look like a
You know what
face.
it does?
It does look like a face.
Nah, just hold on. Just draw two dots.
Just draw two dots. Okay.
In model, in the middle,
I-
in the middle.
So now, what all things could be
He looked like he have a
parallelograms?
diamond on his forehead.
That's true. Now, what all things
It
could
looks
be
like one of those
parallelograms?
face masks.
What all things could be parallelograms? What all shapes or quadrilaterals could be parallelograms?
Square, rectangle, rhombus.
Mhm. So let's make a note of that. So in this
Trapezoids.
not parallelograms.
Oh.
I mean, what all could be parallelograms? Okay. So let's do it like this. So
Wait,
what all,
what was
Square,
what all could be parallel?
rectangle, rhombus.
Very good. So
Quadrilaterals?
no, quadrilaterals is the big group.
Okay, I'm gonna have to draw this bigger.
Yeah. So this is going to be obviously a part of parallelograms. You have a rhombus. Okay. Right. And a part of parallelograms is also what? Rectangles. I think I shouldn't draw this like this. I think I should. I want to actually show you all that properly. So
You gonna cause me have to start using pencil, man.
yeah, use pencil. So I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. I want it separate.
The
So
fact that you wasn't using a pencil the entire time is kind of crazy.
leave him alone.
But I quit.
King Livingston, give a break. Give a break.
Mr. Petit, you messed me up. I ain't gonna lie. You said read them after done read them.
You know what, Deshaun? I think that it's for people like y'all. That's why they have directions on a shampoo bottle, because rectangle, and we have what else?
Wow. Let me
Rectangle.
start hitting the roast battle then.
Deshaun is not gonna take offense for that. Deshaun is a good soldier. Rectangle, And what else?
I don't think so, because he going quiet.
You go quiet? No, the shine is good. I don't think the shine can take it to heart. Rectangle and right, Deshaun? Rhombus.
Oh, I didn't know what you were saying.
Good. There we go. There we go. Good stuff. Rhombus. And then a part of rhombus is what? A part of rhombus is what? Is a square. So this really like clarifies it. Good. So give me 3 types of parallelograms that we could have. They could be what?
Rhombus, square,
A
and
rhombus, square,
rectangle.
and rectangle. Very good. Once again, this time, more people. Give me 3 types of parallelograms that we could have.
Rhombus, square, and a rectangle.
Rhombus, square, and rectangle. Very good. Now, give me an example of a rhombus. Give me an example of a square. Very good. I like that the picture should be able to clarify it. So an example of a rhombus is a square because it's literally inside of it. Does that make sense? So you have this parallelograms.
I don't really understand that.
Yes, sir.
You don't understand that? That the square, an example of a rhombus is a square. That's why the square is inside. That's it. So kind of like a subset.
But isn't a rhombus like slanted?
No, but a rhombus, if remember now, rhombus, what's the criteria for rhombus? All equal sides, right? And all equal opposite sides are parallel, right? So if we have a square, even though a square, and you gotta understand, like even though the square is like this is still a rhombus. And like don't get caught up in how we actually drew it like that thinking that all rhombus have to look like that. No, look at the definition. All right, the definition satisfies our square because for square, all sides are equal. All sides are equal.
I
Just
think
like
I understand it. It's like how a parallelogram isn't just one shape. It's like multiple. And so
it's a class. Exactly. So don't just say, well, Mr. B, draw it like this. So everyone, no, not all of them gonna look like that. Just so that's why you have to focus on the definition, on the words I put underneath, right? That's gonna be the most helpful. All right. So give me an example of a rhombus.
A square.
A square, very good.
Yeah.
A square.
Square.
Yeah, I say that very loud.
So square is basically rhombus junior.
Yeah, you could say that, but not all rhombuses are squares though. A square is just an example of a rhombus. Rhombus could be different things. So you have but a square is a specific type of rhombus that has 90 degrees as its measurement. Okay. Okay, next. After that, yeah, go ahead.
May I use the bathroom quickly, please?
Yes, you can. So next we have
Thank you.
Next we have a trapezium. Trapezium is a lone soldier. Trapezium is by itself. All right, stand on this island. Lone soldier. So I just gonna put trapezium here. I'm not gonna complicate it because what I could have put, an example of a trapezium, which is gonna be an what they call it, an isosceles trapezium, but I'm not gonna do that. So trapezoid or trapezium. So trapezoid or trapezium is in this shape all by itself. Okay. What is also in a shape all by itself? What is also in a shape all by itself? It's gonna be what?
A kite.
Kite.
A kite. Very good. A kite. But all of these are different types of what?
I ain't gonna say it.
Quadrilaterals.
Quadrilaterals. Very good. All right. Okay, so this is our summary sheet. Okay. All right. So what I want you to do is take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. 1 second. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Go ahead.
I had flipped to the page behind what I wrote it on,
Mhm.
and I for a second I was scared because I see this face looking thing.
Yeah, that's good. What I want y'all to do is take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. I have a great exercise that we're gonna do. I thought we was gonna get to the rules, but we're gonna do that tomorrow. So tomorrow is Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Good. So we can start our rules on tomorrow. Kind of a weird day to start the rules, but you know, it's best to start the rules first on Monday. But we don't have enough time to be thinking like that. We have to just get it done. So we're gonna start our rules tomorrow, and we're gonna get into the real nitty-gritty of geometry, which I can't wait to get into because all these classes we haven't been doing a lot of calculations. So I want us to get some calculations in. Sharani Kamaya, China, and Chai. Did y'all get to finish the stuff from yesterday? Did y'all get to finish them?
Yes, sir.
You did?
No, sir. My net turned off.
No,
You
so I
did?
was dealing with school stuff.
Okay, so see if you can finish it today. So I'm not gonna give you all more tonight. Just see if you can finish that then. The ones I give you all from yesterday. Again, take a picture of your work and send to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to do that. Again, take a picture of your work and send to me via WhatsApp. All right. Cristiano, where's Cristiano?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand this?
Not really.
Not really? You never could understand? What part you lost?
About the circle one. This one.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So basically what I'm trying to say is that an example of a parallelogram is what?
A rectangle.
A rectangle. So a parallelogram could be a rectangle. What else a parallelogram could be? Because once it's inside the blue circle, it could be a parallelogram. So a parallelogram could be a rectangle. It could be what else?
A square.
A square. What else could it be?
A rhombus.
A rhombus. Very good. So you understand that part, right? A parallelogram could be a square, a rhombus, or rectangle. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now we got that out of the way. Now let's deal with the rhombus. So the rhombus is this big one right here. But what's inside the rhombus? What's inside the rhombus? Or the rhombus?
Square.
A square. So if I ask you for an example of a rhombus, what could you tell me?
A square.
A square would be an example of rhombus. And that's all we're saying. So we're saying examples of parallelograms are rectangle, square, and rhombus. And examples of a rhombus is a square. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
That's good. And then obviously for trapezium and trapezoid and kite, all of them are just four-sided shapes, so they're gonna be quadrilaterals. They form part of the big set, quadrilaterals. Okay, does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's good. Anyone else who do not understand, who need me to review something over, say it again, go over it. Anyone who do not understand something, let me know. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and do a quick grade exercise, and then we can move on from this, right? So let me. Okay. Okay. Down. Clear all drawings. Deshaun, you understand this? Deshaun.
Yes, sir. It's starting to understand it.
You said understand it. How's your drawing? How it came out? How did it come out?
rather not talk about that. I
Better
ain't
not
gonna lie.
talk about it. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Mhm. Okay. So let's go ahead and let me give you all quickly a great exercise. Great exercise. Number 1. One. All.
SPT.
Hmm?
Can we just put GE as a shortcut for grade exercise?
You can. I have no problem with that.
I on my last page on this book.
You could do that. Um, True or false, all squares are rhombuses. True or false. A rhombus.
No instructions.
Just true or false. Or answer directly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so a rhombus is and no. All rhombuses are parallelograms. True or false.
Hey, you say we can just write true or false, right?
Yes. Considering the time, yes. Considering the time. You could do that. Kites have adjacent sides that are congruent. What do we mean by congruent? Can anyone remind me what we mean by congruent?
That means equal.
Equal. Very good. Trapeziums have at least two parallel, two pairs of parallel sides. True or false? All rhombuses are squares. A rectangle is not a parallelogram. True or false? Squares are parallelograms.
SPT, G.
Mhm.
We write the entire question, so we just have to write true or false because of time.
Just write true or false. If you start already
What?
started, if you already started writing it, no, I'm saying this person's that want to know if they could just write true or false. I said yes, that's fine, considering the time. But if you want to write it down, yeah, you could write it down. I prefer you to write it down because it's good for review. But again, considering the time, I can understand why some want to just write true or false.
If there's eight of them, we only have 5 minutes, then we might have to just take a screenshot.
Yeah, if you are, but we're gonna go over it anyway, so that's good.
All right, I deleted my rows from the chat now.
True or false. All right, so these ones require you all to think, right? But the good thing is that if you just look at the diagram I gave you all, you'll also be able to answer it very quickly. So go ahead. Nalia, that's Nalia.
Yes, sir.
Read number 1 for me, please.
True or false, all squares are rhombuses.
Answer it for me, please.
True.
All squares are rhombuses. Is that true?
True.
Yeah, that's definitely true. All squares are rhombuses. How many persons got that? That's actually true.
I'm still writing. So.
Begin to answer them, please. Genesis. Nehemiah. Where's Nehemiah?
Yes, sir.
Read number 2.
True or false? All rhombuses or parallelogram.
Answer for me, please.
False.
All rhombuses are parallelograms. Is that true or false? You said false?
True.
For number 2, true.
But for number 2 is true? So you're saying that all rhombuses are parallelograms? Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. True. So anyone else got true for that one? Anyone else got true?
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir. I did.
Very good.
Yes.
What a name now? Sharonique, read number 3.
Kites have adjacent sides that are congruent equal. It's true.
It's true. Very good. I gave you a lot of true. What was I thinking? 3 trues consecutively? Wow. Okay, Travis, read
I
number
hope
4.
it'll be before.
That's the kind of answer key would just get in exams.
Facts. Facts. Number 4, Travis.
True or false? Trapezium have at least 2 pair of parallel sides. True.
No, that one is false. That's the,
Oh,
that's the one that changed. It is false. How many pairs of parallel sides do trapezium have?
1.
1. They only have 1 pair of parallel sides.
Good thing I didn't volunteer.
Okay, next we have Tyler, number 5.
True or false? All rhombuses are squares.
Okay. Is that true or false?
True.
Think about it. All rhombuses are squares. Let's go back to this. That's false. Not all squares are rhombuses, but not all rhombuses are squares. So that's gonna be all rhombuses are squares. That's false. Rhombus is a big category, so it can't only have squares in it. It's false. Now, how many persons got number 5 right? Tell the truth now. How many persons got all number 5 right?
I got it right.
Yeah, got it. Okay, that's good. Anyone? Okay, so let's go Nikisha, number 6.
Sorry, I just joined. I'm trying to catch up.
We just joined. Okay, can you just read it for us?
A rectangle is not a parallelogram.
Rectangle is not a parallelogram. Can someone help with that? Is a rectangle a parallelogram?
False.
That's false.
False. Wait, a rectangle is not a parallelogram. Yeah, that's false. Because a rectangle is a parallelogram, so what's false? That
I
not.
originally thought it was false, but
Yeah.
I thought it was a question.
Yeah, that not is always, that's like a double negative, right? So a rectangle is not a parallelogram. But a rectangle is a parallelogram. So that means that this statement is false. So that double not is always crazy. All right.
You see what I'm talking about? That answer key though.
Yes.
3 truths and 5 and 3 false.
Yeah, look at that. 3 truths and 3 false.
So the other one should be true.
Let's see. Malaya Delaveau. There's Malaya.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, Malaya. Welcome back. How you doing?
I'm good. I
That's
passed
great.
all my BJC.
Okay, good. Excellent. So now you're moving up. So let me ask a question for number 7. Read it first. Read it first and then tell me what you think it is.
All squares are parallelograms.
True or false?
False.
False. All squares are parallelograms. Let's go back to the thing. The squares is part of the big group of parallelograms. So try again, Malaya.
Sorry, my bad. It's true.
It is true. It is true. It can get tricky. It can get tricky. Even for me, it can get tricky. So that's fine. Sometimes you have to think again. And so it is true. Number 8. This is for a volunteer. I'm a volunteer for number 8.
Me.
Cleveland. Number 8. Read number 8.
All parallelograms are rhombuses. True.
All parallelograms are rhombuses. Class, is that true? All parallelograms are rhombuses?
No,
False.
sir.
No, sir.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Here's the thing, I didn't even write that down.
Definitely not. Because think about it. Parallelograms is this big circle. Rhombuses is just a small portion of it. Right? So no. It's gonna be false. It's definitely
Hey,
false.
but at least it was a good guess, though.
It was a good guess. You tried. So I appreciate that. You know you got number 7, right? You called it to be true. So there's that. All right. Acacia, number 9.
A kite is an example of a quadrilateral.
Kite
True.
is very good. That is true. That is true. Kite is an example of a quadrilateral. That is true. Okay, and number 10, Amari.
False.
Read the question first.
Oh, a square and rectangle are both rhombuses and parallelograms.
It's definitely bad grammar. Let me fix that. Squares and rectangles are both parallelograms. Are both rhombuses and parallelograms. Do you agree with that or false?
False.
Definitely false. Okay. So this is tricky, right? Tricky trying to maneuver like true, false, rhombus, this, whatever. But anyone got 10 out of 10?
Me.
I did.
I did.
Really?
Me.
Wow, that's impressive. 10 out of 10. Very good.
Wow. I thought you had faith in us.
Very good. I do. It's still impressive. It's impressive. All right. Very good, everyone. All right. So if you feel like you understand this topic, put I inside the chat. If you do not, put N. We're gonna move on to language.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. All right. So
Good night.
good night.
Good night.
So we're gonna do
Good night.
language. Those who are doing languages, you have to stay. But for those of us who are not, you
Good
can
night.
leave. Good night. Good night. All
Good
right.
night. Thank you, Petit.
No problem. Thank you too. Okay, so
What did you say thank you for?
oh, she said thank you. I'm responding to her thank you. Yeah. You think I am happy to have students to teach? It's great, man. Y'all are a good time. So that's good. All right, so let's move on. What was I supposed to say? Unthank you. Leave.
I didn't know it. You said thank you.
Oh, you didn't know it. Okay, that's fine. All right, so the last time we did writing introductions, and I can be honest, a lot of people did that not so well. So we're gonna do that again, and I'm gonna give y'all a chance to redo an introduction. But first we have to go over the parts of the introduction, and what I wanna do also, I wanna show y'all different hooks because I think that was the major thing. Yeah, y'all was lost on Mr. Petit, what hook to use? Like I don't know what hook to actually use. So I thought that was y'all wasn't clear on like the different types of hooks that you possibly could use and how you could frame it. So we could do that, and then I'm gonna give you an opportunity to actually do another introduction. You know, I think
for the people that got it right the first time, no work.
the people who got it right the first time, they get a chance to write another good introduction, right? So that's good. That's good. You know. So because think about it, who's the best basketball player right now? Currently playing.
Me.
Currently playing. Who's the best?
LeBron.
Steph Curry.
Please.
Curry.
All right, please don't say LeBron.
LeBron's so
Whoever
dead.
say
He be
LeBron.
talking,
The
right?
best
You need help.
player
Whoever
in
say
the
LeBron, you need
NBA
help.
right now is my glorious Ja Morant.
Oh gosh.
You too young.
Amen.
Please
I
stop.
agree with you on.
You too
Please
young.
stop. Please stop. All right,
I
so if we
Jokic.
no. If we
Five
if
stats. He's not my favorite.
if we talking about, think about it, even the very best players, they still have to practice, right? They still have to shoot again and again. Even Steph, the best shooter on the planet, he still has to shoot. He still has to practice. So even though you're very good, my point is you still have to practice because you want to keep what you have, right? So that's why we practice. So
Today is Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday, right?
Hot take?
oh gosh.
And could you believe I have my book labeled that when he said from a few days ago that would have been 10
Yes,
for Tuesday,
I did say
change
that.
it to Tuesday. Now are we doing it on Wednesday?
You're right. I did say that. I did say
I
whatever we did
labeling it.
I did say that whatever we do on because we didn't get to do language on Monday, so I did say that we're just gonna do Monday's topic for today. But that was a genuine mistake. I was talking. So practicing introductions, practicing writing introductions. Okay, so cool. So let's talk about what is needed in introduction. So in order to have an effective introduction, write this down for me.
Did I have a question?
3 parts are needed. Yes.
Remember earlier you was asking us who's the best player in NBA? I have a question. Every time football season come around, why is every Bahamian loving the Dolphins, but every game, like they may have their wins, but they never win a
Yeah, that's something, right?
Who
That's
loves the
something.
Dolphins?
That's
Who
something,
loves the
right?
Dolphins?
That's something, right?
Bro,
I
I'm
never
with the Chiefs.
I never
Any team could win other than them
Dolphins so
dirty.
old.
All right. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock
Oh,
in.
woo.
Let's lock in. We love that conversation. You know, but if you ain't mentioning the Chiefs, then don't start the conversation.
Okay, let's meet at Guardian Radio.
All right, so 3 parts are needed.
Cut that out, cut that out.
Let's say cut that out. Hook. What else?
Body.
Not body.
Jesus.
I wanted an order. Not thesis. After the hook, it's not the thesis.
Background info.
Thank you.
Background.
Okay. See why we have to review this? See why we have to, practice our shorts every day. And then the last one is the thesis statement. Okay. All right. So this is what you must write. Okay. The other things that I'm going to write on the screen, you don't have to write. But this part you have to write. Sure. So I'm just going to add more information to this. Right. That's what I'm going to do. So the ones in black, you must write. The ones in this purple color, you don't have to write. I'm just going to give you all like examples. So a hook could be, obviously a hook is there to grab a reader's attention, because you all should have this already. Should. If you don't have this already, then obviously you have to write it. Now, there are some examples. What are some examples that you could use for a hook? It could be what? It could be a quote. It could be what?
Mr. Petit.
Yes.
Totally unrelated topic, right? But I forget to tell you this last class. If y'all had any work that you wanted us to send in for health science, I'm not sending it anymore because I'm not doing health science. I only
We're
do
not doing-
general now.
Just general. Okay, no problem. That's unfortunate
Yeah,
though.
sir.
What school do you attend?
Yeah. SC.
SC. What happened? Why you just only doing health?
Can I ask him a quick question, please?
What? Yes, go ahead.
You in Caleb class?
Which Caleb? I know plenty Calebs.
No, I think he in grade 9.
I in grade 9 too.
Yeah, Caleb Mills.
I don't know we last name, to be honest.
Oh,
Because he go to SC. So why you
Yes, my
switch?
cousin.
Why you switch only to health?
Because
I mean only to general.
I found out that I can't take both PJCs if I'm not inside the health science class.
Oh, you have
for
to be
whatever
in.
reason.
Oh, you have to be in that class. Okay, that's a
Yes.
bummer. That's sad. That's actually
Yeah.
very sad. I mean, but then think about it. There's always a silver lining because you could always do it in grade 10, or you could it's just less to take, and so that means you could focus more on what you have. So then there's that. Okay, so
Class for PJCs.
yeah, for some schools, other schools they don't care. All right, so quote. So grab the reader's attention. Quote. What else? What else we need?
Information.
It can either be a quote. What else? What else? A hook could be. It could be a quote. What else it could be?
A statistic.
It could be a statistic.
Song lyric.
It could be lyrics to a song. What else? It could be a well-known what? A well-known saying.
Phrase.
Or phrase, right? What else could it be? It could be a humorous what? Humorous joke. It could be what? Oh, there's another one. And I think that y'all could incorporate this for those people who are not really good at writing hooks. It could also be a definition. Okay, so it could be a definition. So choose a definition that you could you say. So let's say, for example, the topic is on depression. You could start it off by giving the definition of a depression. Depression is da 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 da, right? So if the question is on suicide, you could give a definition of that, right? So a definition is also a hook. Okay, what else? So we have it grabs the reader's attention. It could be a hook, it could be a quote, it could be a statistic, it could be a lyrics to a song, it could be well-known saying, it could be a joke, it could be a definition. It could be any literary device. When I say any literary device, that means simile, metaphor, automatopoeia, euphemism, oxymoron, irony. All those things, flashback, all those literary devices, it could be. All right. Can you use a Bible scripture as a hook if it's related to the topic? Okay, that is tricky because sometimes Bible verses are well-known sayings, especially in the Bibles. So technically you can, but this is not like a JPR. So, you wanna stay. I wouldn't use that as my first choice. It can technically be used as a hook, yes, but don't use it as a hook. Like Bible verses, don't use it as a hook. Not because anything wrong with the Bible. It's just that it's not an effective hook, right? But if you're in RK religious, then using Bible verses would be the best place to put it. But in English, just try to use like other things. But that's the thing. Sometimes well-known sayings are from the Bible. So it could work. It could work, but it's not like the first thing that comes to mind, when we're thinking about hooks. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. So we have a quote, statistic, lyrics to a song, well-known saying, humorous joke, definition, any literary device. Did I miss anything? What else could be a hook? Hook, a hook could also be like a dialogue. Like you could start it off with a dialogue between two people. Like in Bahamian vernacular, you could start off with a dialogue. Once it's related to the topic though. So let's say, for example, you're talking about crime, right? You could have a dialogue with a mother talking to the police about her son, or a young man or young boy who's crying for them to let him go after he did something. Or it could be like sounds like pop, pop, or it could be Like there's a word for it. I can't remember the word, but there's a word where it means that whatever automatopoeia, that's the word. Where the sound, that's a part of any literary device. Automatopoeia, metaphor, any one of those things, idioms.
Did you say we have to write this down if we already have it?
If you already have it, you don't have to write it down. No. If you don't already have it, you don't have to write it. Only the black. The black you have to write. The purple,
yes.
If you already have it, then you don't write it down. But it's good to write the purple because it's like an extra, you know. Yeah, so those who really want to do well. Okay, that's like it could be anything, etc. It like, you know, pick your poison. But if I you know, I forgot one of the most famous ones. A question. So if I were to say which one is like, if I were in your situation, if I was taking the exam, the ones that I would actually like really focus on. No, I can't say that. If I were you, the ones that I'd actually focus on, I would say I would definitely do the question. That's easy. Like just relate the question to it. I would also do, if I were you, I would also do a definition because that's easy. Like just the definition is a part of it. I would also do lyrics to a song because like I'm sure y'all listen to a lot of songs. Like there's like, come on. It could be words to a song, part of a movie. Like y'all just listen to stuff. So y'all could have definitely like, I'm sure y'all listen to music, right? Y'all listen to music, right? Or y'all are not that age where y'all listen to music yet. Maybe I'm talking to people different. But
does funk count?
Say it again.
Does funk count?
But does who?
Does PHHON and K count as music?
I don't know what that is.
Just search it up on YouTube.
Yeah, I can search it up.
You don't want to search that up.
All right. Okay. Thank you. And then, my favorite that I like to use is quotes because I know a lot of quotes. So I like to use quotes or well sayings. That's what I like to use. Quotes or well sayings are my favorite. They might go to. But you may not know a lot of sayings or well sayings or known stuff. So you might just want to just give a definition, a question, definition, whatever. So are we good on hooks? Are we good? So next is background information. With background information, you want to explain your hook, right? You want to explain your hook. You want to give more information. In context. In context. It has to be in context. It can't be like far from what you're talking about. It has to be related. That's what we mean by coherence. One thing, you say one thing in one sentence, it must be related to that next thing in the next sentence. It must be related to the next thing and next sentence. I must be able to follow through your writing and have the connection made with successive sentences, right? So there must be a connection. And finally, your thesis statement is made up of two parts. Your thesis statement is going to contain your position. I agree or I disagree. So position, I agree or I disagree. And it must have your 3 brief reasons on why you agree or disagree. All right, that's what it is. So question for the class, anyone can answer it. Give me an example of a hook that I could use. An example of a hook that I could use.
Quote.
A quote, very good.
Do you love?
A what?
Sorry, I was thinking of something I was going to say. Do you love Gwaudov? Or something like that. I was trying to.
Oh, you mean like a question? Yes, a question. What else? A quote, a question. Anyone else? I want examples of a hook.
Lyrics to a song.
Lyrics to a song. What else?
Anecdote.
An anecdote. Very good. I don't have that on the screen, but that's what that could work.
A humorous joke.
A humorous joke. Very good.
Dialogue.
Dialogue. Very good.
A literary device.
Very good. Any literary device that you could think of. Metaphor, simile, personification, alliteration, oxymoron, irony, flashback, all those nice literary devices that you all have learned or that you will be learning in my class, you could use them. Analogy, all that. Okay, so that now background information. What does background information do? What does background information do?
It helps explain your hook and gives more information.
Very good. It helps to explain your hook and it gives more information. But it has to be in context. When I say in context, it means it has to be related to what you're talking about. So it can't be off. So just keep all those things related. And then the thesis statement contains two parts. What are the two parts? What are the two parts of your thesis statement? Okay, y'all are acting shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Whether you agree or disagree and the
What was the
reasons
question?
why.
Very good. Whether you agree or disagree, and then also your position. All right. I mean, whether you agree or disagree, that's your position, and also the 3 reasons. All right. That's what we mean.
That sounds like a JPR.
It does sound like a JPR, but here's the thing. For a JPR is structured way different than this. Way different. Okay. And I say way different because with the JPR, you don't have, for JPR, you don't have an introduction. Just get right into it. Just get right into it because you don't have no time to waste. All right, but for essay, you have to slowly get into it. Introduction, first body paragraph, and Okay, so let's go ahead and do this question. So I'm gonna give you all the question. We're gonna do the same thing. The same thing we did last time. We're gonna go over like the points, and we could be good. Okay. All right. So. Okay. Okay, so all right, so there we go. So the question on the floor is a question. Write this down for me, please. Again, write this down for me. Go ahead, DJ or Deshaun. Read this question for me, please. Write this down for me, please. Write this down.
Popular persons such as movie stars and singers should be reviewed as role models. Do you agree or disagree? Support your answer with at least 3 well-developed reasons.
Very good. Livingston, read this for me, please.
Popular persons such as movie stars and singers should be viewed as role models. Do you agree or disagree? Support your answer with at least 3 well-developed reasons.
Very good. And I want a girl this time. Latavia, read this for me.
Popular people such as movie stars and singers should be viewed as role models. Do you agree or disagree? Support your answer with at least 3 well-developed reasons.
Very good. So, where y'all on this? Do y'all agree or do y'all disagree?
I don't know.
Popular.
I disagree.
You
Not
disagree.
sure yet.
You're not sure yet.
Disagree.
You disagree.
Be famous because them singers or movie stars may be famous for the wrong thing.
They may be famous for the wrong thing.
Y'all ever seen the videos that the police sent on YouTube about when they raided Diddy house and they show the parties, all the things of him singing?
Hold on now. We ain't trying to get sued.
Oh, you just say allegedly. That's all. Just say allegedly. But that's all they gotta say.
That we allegedly saw.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He was already sentenced though.
Yeah, he was sentenced. He was sentenced, but he was not sentenced for what Anyway, that's a whole different the
We
whole
are
Diddy.
talking about.
And
They
here's
all
the thing.
you don't know who we talking about? Let's start with D.
Diddy throwing party up in the jail.
Oh gosh, come on.
We
YouTube,
call him the Diddy.
YouTube, I did not say that. I did not say that, YouTube. I did not say that.
Please not the monetized Mega D.
Allegedly. But okay, so all right, so y'all disagree. I guess y'all on the disagree side. Why y'all disagree that they should not be role models? Why y'all say y'all disagree?
A lot of them could be bad people.
They could have done very bad things.
Mm-hmm. They could have done.
Well, you think I'm doing?
They could have done very bad things. I like that. What else? I like that.
They is put on fake art.
They just put on a fake act. Very good. I like that. So the fakeness, the very bad things that they have done. Okay.
They also could be like addicted to certain substances that is not good as a role model.
Very good. So they can be addicted. So they
Famous for the wrong reason.
they could be famous for the wrong reason. So they can be addicted
Plastic surgery.
Keep it child friendly now.
Addicted to
substances.
Drugs and illegal substances. What else? They can be famous for the wrong reasons. But let's be more specific. So they can be famous for doing acts that are wrong, right? They can be what else? They
The
can
stuff that they do, like children could try and mock them, and that shouldn't be right.
Very good. Very good. So the stuff that they do when children mock them, they end up getting injured, right? And I like also, so they can be they can have
influence.
They have a lot of influence, but they can have a fake persona, or like you know what I mean? Like, do you think it's one thing and then that's in it not, right? What else?
Sometimes they could be abusive to their partners.
Very good. So that's fame. Okay, also they can be abusive to their partners. Okay. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. We just need one more. I need all that. What else? They can promote what?
Things that children shouldn't be doing.
They can promote what?
Unlawful acts.
Unlawful acts. They could promote unlawful acts, but they wouldn't really. They'll get locked up.
Excuse me for my language, but how to put this in the correct terms? Some sexual videos. That's the best way.
We don't use that word. We don't use that word. But I understand what you mean. We don't use that word. You could say you could say something else. I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't think of another word.
You couldn't think of another word. Just say ... I could understand that. But they could promote pride and selfishness, right? They could do that. Selfishness. Or any other immoral some whatever. Okay. Okay, that's good. I think we have enough on that. The lead row. Okay, now why can they be famous? I mean, why can they be good role models?
Because they could be charitable sometimes.
Yeah, like some people are very charitable. Like, so they can have a good inspiring backstory. You know what I mean by backstory? Like, basically, like they came from nothing. Like some of them came from nothing, and then they made a very successful career. So they could have a very inspiring, let me say, life story. Yeah. Like showing you that you could come from something, and some of them are Christians. So that's a
Mr.
good
Petit,
thing. Yes. So
this
they
is just
can,
a draft or you was writing it?
you're writing this now. Yeah, writing this down. They can donate. They can donate to charitable organizations. So that could be a good thing. Like it's be something that you can model after. All right. They can promote high ideals. So they can promote high ideals such as love. What else? Love and unity. They can also advocate for people who are in. So they can be great advocates for people who have no voice. Who have no voice. What else? They can or they have, or they can have incredible I'm thinking about how I could say it. Like a lot of for some persons who are famous, they just have a good, like for example, Steph, right? He could shoot so good. Like if you are young, of course Steph Curry. He's the greatest shooter God ever
What about
created.
Samuel L. Jackson?
He's the greatest shooter God ever created. Come on, we talking about it. Like
I ain't gonna lie to you now. He did it.
What you
LeBron
mean?
just locked
Michael
him.
Jordan, bro.
But I said greatest shooter. I didn't say best player now. That's not.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I said greatest shooter. But
Clearly, Ja's the greatest shooter.
who?
Ja Morant.
Oh gosh. Moving along. Moving right along. He could dunk pretty
At
well.
this point, Stephen Curry brother better than him.
Oh my goodness, disrespectful.
What
5
are you
championship.
talking about?
He has 4. Let's make it right.
Yes. Oh, 4. He has 4. Yes, 4. Yes, 4. That's true. We gotta count this one. They're gonna be 5. This year gonna be 5. So we put that in. Put that
He
in.
about to retire. He's not
Mr.
making
Petit,
one
you know,
more.
boy.
Yes,
Mr.
he
Petit,
will.
you know, boy.
He's
Miss
gonna.
Petit, you heard about Samuel L. Jackson, right?
Samuel Jackson. I know Samuel Jackson. Yeah, I know.
He's a very good dude.
Yeah, he is. He is. Like he's really good. Same thing as the other guy. What's his name?
Don't forget Michael Jackson.
What's the guy name, man? Oh my goodness. He acted in a lot of movies. He acted in Gladiator 2 recently.
Which movie he from?
I can't remember. Denzel Washington. Yes, Denzel Washington. Okay, they can have incredible skills that they have incredible skills that are achieved through discipline. I feel like number 1 and number 5 is the same thing. Have an incredible backstory, and having incredible skills is probably very much the same thing. Like, so I don't know if I should put that. Give me another point. Why they could be viewed as role models. They're inspiring. They could donate. They could promote ideals. They could be advocates for people who have no voice. We need one more thing.
Hey, is anybody gonna talk about Michael Jackson though?
No, no. They
He could sing very good.
He could sing very good. Oh, they could have natural talent. It's true. They can have, but why role models? We talk about role models. Why should they be viewed as role models?
Well, it could be
Because
it
some of
could be
them
like
come
role
from
modeling for like your talent.
Say it again. You could be a role model because of your talent. I don't like this last one. I feel like this last one is the same thing as the first one. So they can role model. If you're talented, how could you be a role model? Talented. Okay, they can have.
Okay, they can inspire people.
They can inspire people. That's true. That's true.
Isn't
That's
that
true.
also
That's true.
basically the same thing as number one?
They can have a good, inspiring life story. That is true. That's kind of like the same thing. But they can have a great reputation and character. Like, that's good. If you have a good character and reputation, you should be a role model. Yeah. Okay. So those are our reasons. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to show you all a paragraph or what should I say, a sample introduction based on what? Based on this based on this topic. And I want a few of you all to read it. And just so y'all get an understanding of how to do it, and then I'm gonna allow y'all to do it on your own, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So you're gonna have a few moments to do it on your own. Okay. I don't want us to take too long on this. So let's go. Sharonique, go ahead and read this one,
Can you
please.
go back real quick? Let me take a snapshot.
I going back. You'll have a chance. I just want y'all to read this. Go ahead, Sharonique. Read it for me, please. Sharonique? Sharonique still there? No, can't have a Nikisha, can you read this?
Yes, sir. Let me start from the question.
No, just read the introduction.
Fame and adoration often go hand in hand, but do these factors automatically qualify celebrities as role models? A role model is someone who serves as a noble example. They inspire and influence others positively, setting standards for excellence and moral behavior. I disagree that popular persons such as movie stars and singers should be viewed as role models because many of them abuse substances, have highly scripted public appearances, and promote self-aggrandizement.
Very good. That's basically pride. All right. Very good. You read it very well. Kamara, are you there? Kamara Notes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you read this for me, please?
Yes, sir. Fame and adoration often go hand in hand, but do these factors automatically qualify celebrities as role models? A role model is someone who serves as a noble example. They inspire and influence others positively, setting standards for excellence and moral behavior. I disagree that popular persons such as movie stars and singers should be viewed as role models because many of them abuse substances and have highly scripted public appearances and promote self-aggrandizement.
Aggrandizement. Very good. That's basically mean pride. Okay, so all right. Do y'all see from this? Do y'all see the hook? Do y'all see the background information? Do y'all see?
What type?
Do y'all see the thesis statement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What color is the hook? What color is the hook?
Blue.
Blue. Very good. Blue. What color is the thesis?
Yeah.
Red.
Red. Red. Thank you. And what color is the background information?
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yellow, very good. What kind of hook did I use for this one?
Orange.
A question.
A question.
A question, very good. I used a question. For the background information, I just gave a definition and I explained it a bit. And then for my thesis, what is my position? I what?
Disagree.
I disagree. That I know as I state the question again, that popular persons such as movie stars and singers should be viewed as role models, and I give my 3 reasons. And I gave them in a short way. Okay? I said many of them abuse substances, have highly scripted appearances, and promote self-aggrandizement. That's my 3 points. All right? Is this clear to y'all on how to do it? Let me know.
Yeah.
Is this clear? To
Yes,
y'all
sir.
on how to do it.
Yes, sir.
So I don't want you to start off with I disagree or I know. You need your hook and you need your background information. And then you give your position and then your 3 reasons. So I'm gonna give you all 7 minutes to do this. So I'm gonna start the timer. Let me start the timer first before you start.
Some
And
of them
then
still
begin.
might start with I agree. Some of them still might start with I agree or disagree.
No, don't say that. Don't say that to my wonderful students. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna do it well. They have faith.
What did you say?
He say
Jeremiah's just always negative.
he said some people would start.
Dion, don't start because me and you in the same school.
Oh,
I just saying, you always negative.
I need Dion.
Thank you, thank you, Dion. Thank you. Put him in his place. I need to keep his mic on mute. All right, so very good, Dion. Look at her. Very good. Way to call him out.
She is bullying me in school. I want you to know that.
I don't think so. All right, so 7 minutes. 7 minutes on the clock. All right. So let me go back to the question. So this is the question and all the stuff. So you have 7 minutes. So just think about that. Good. All right. All right. Okay. So 7 minutes. Remember, hook first. Your hook could be either quotes. It could be it could be either a quote. It could be a definition. It could be lyrics to a song. It could be a dialogue. It could be any literary device is your hook. That's your part. After the hook is your background information. Explain more of your hook. Explain it more. And then you end with your thesis statement, which is I agree, I disagree, give your reasons. All right. So I need everyone to be doing that. All right. Go ahead and do that for me.
Mr. Bustin, you could quickly switch to the paragraph you are with the red,
Oh
orange,
yes,
and blue.
I could do that. I'm sure. All right, some people might want me to go to this one, so I'm just gonna swing back to this. All right.
Mr. Petit, I sent mine.
Who's that? Who sent theirs? If you're gonna send it, I would like
Amari.
Amari. Okay, let me see this. Amari. Okay. Margaret Thatcher once said, "Don't follow the crowd. Let the crowd follow you." Okay. Many people believe that movie stars and singers should be role models. but I strongly disagree. Because someone is famous doesn't mean they always make the right choices or set good examples. Celebrities often live in very different lives from ordinary people, and their actions are not always positive, unrealistic to follow. Instead of looking to them, it's just because of their fame, we should choose to have role models who show honesty, kindness, and hard work in everyday life. Okay, so Amari, first things first. You see where you say I disagree?
Yes, sir.
Okay, look at my stuff. You see where my I disagree is? Look at it.
Yes, sir.
All the way to the what?
To the bottom.
To the bottom. So you have a good thesis. I mean, you have a good hook. Wonderful hook. But after that, you do not have any background information. You just went straight to I disagree. That's not right. So after you do your hook, you explain your hook a little bit more, and then you state with I disagree or I disagree or I agree. And then you give me 3 reasons. I don't need a bunch of all this thing, just 3 reasons why you agree or disagree. You understand me? So do it again and make sure I can clearly see your parts, your 3 parts. That's very important. Okay?
Yes, sir.
But you write very well. You have a very nice, not only handwriting, but what you say makes sense. But you just need to follow the pattern. There's a specific pattern. Just follow the pattern, and then you should do well. All right. Good. All right. Anyone else finish? If you finish sending the work, I want to review it. How much more time you all have? Let me see. You all have.
I think another one that you forgot was that they use bad language.
One, yes, that's correct. That's correct. Very good, Cleveland. That's definitely a good one. 1 minute and 43 seconds left. Wow, your time almost up. Let's go. 1 minute and 43 seconds.
And I do the countdown.
Mr. Petit, we're writing this to you inside the chat, right?
No, not in the chat, in your book. But if you already started in the chat, then just send it. All right. Okay, let me see the next person who wrote. This is that's Deshaun. There's Deshaun.
Very true.
We will fall out very hard. You can't start off with I believe. You can't start off with that. You cannot start off with that, Deshaun. You can't start off I believe or I disagree. You will start off with what? A question, a definition, a quote, lyrics to a song, something like that. So there's no hook. You just went straight into your position. You understand that, Deshaun?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so change that. I believe that also should be what most popular parents would use their fame. Now you start to give me reasons. I don't need reasons yet. Class, you don't give me no reasons. Don't give me no reasons before your thesis. I don't need no reasons. No reasons. No reasons. None. If you look at my stuff, I ain't give no reasons. I just talk about what is a role model. Should they be role models? Okay, that's time. That's time. Everyone, that's time. It's 7 minutes. So send in your work. There's no reasons before the thesis. There's no reasons before the thesis. All right. So quickly wrap it up. Let me see Nikisha on. A role model is someone who displays a good character and is a person to which someone can look to as a guide. Celebrities can be very influential and sometimes can influence bad habits and behavior. I disagree that movie stars and singers should be portrayed as role models because they can have a fake persona or personality, can be addicted to harmful substances, and can promote selfishness and dishonesty. Beautiful. Great. Oh my goodness, 10 out of 10. Nikisha, Excellent. Let me read this again. Let me read this again. She did a very good job. A role model is someone who displays a good character and is a person to which someone can look to as a guide. So she used a definition as a hook. Good. Then she said, celebrities can be very influential and sometimes can influence bad habits and behavior. That's her background information. Wonderful. Then, I disagree that movie stars and singers should be portrayed as role models because they can have a fake persona or personality, can be addicted to harmful substances, and can promote selfishness and dishonesty. So she gave her position and she gave her 3 reasons. Beautiful. Excellent. Excellent. You could leave, Nikisha. You don't need to be here. You good. Very good.
Good night.
Good night. Excellent job, man. Okay, next. Yes. Someone have a question?
Can you read mine?
Tyler, you want me to read yours? Okay, Tyler. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember the handwriting. Mimicking a poor role model is like eating what that word is, because part of it is cut off. Can you resend it? Whereby I can see the rest?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, resend it so I can see the rest in it. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, mimicking a poor role model is like eating food past its due date. While it might look good on the surface, it'll ultimately make you sick. Very good. Following a role model is very popular these days. Whether it's a singer or a basketball player, it feels like a cult. I disagree with the statement. Popular persons such as movie stars and singers should be viewed as role models because they can have fake persona, they can be addicted to drugs, or they are abusive to their partners. Excellent, 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 excellent. This is very good. Because what she
Mr.
did.
Batiste, could you read mine? I sent it in the chat.
I could. So she said, mimicking a poor role model is like eating a food past its due date. While it may look good on the surface, it'll ultimately make you sick. That is her hook. Only thing I would say is, Tyler, it don't need to have a quotation because you made it up. You don't have to put in quotation. That's your, like, very nice. I think that's a simile. Yeah, simile. That's your simile. Very good.
Okay.
So you don't need no quotations for that. Then after that, she said, following a role model is very popular these days. Perfect. Whether it's a singer, that's background information. Whether it's a singer or a basketball player, it feels like a cult. She's explaining her hook. Excellent job at that. I disagree with the statement that popular persons such as movie stars and singers should be viewed as role models. So she said a position, and she gave 3 reasons. Because they can have fake persona, they're addicted to drugs, and I would say they can be abusive to their partners. That's what I'd say. They can be. That's not all are. All right? Excellent. Very good, Tyler. All right. Next person. He said he want me to read it inside the chat. All right, so who's that?
My handwriting, you bad.
Who's Gracia? Okay, Gracia. Okay, let me read this one sent in the chat. Popularity. Okay, let me read Jeremiah Evans. Popularity often goes hand in hand. But do these automatically qualify? Wait, you can't use my hook. You can't use my hook. So Jamari Evans, start off with a role model as someone. That would be your hook, the definition. A role model is someone that you idolize and look up to and inspires people. I like that definition. Now you have to just give me some more background information. All right. And then you could give your thesis. But you can't use my hook. You can't use that. All right. All right. Next. Nalia. Nalia, your stuff look good, but I need to be able to see it. Like your camera is blurry. So I don't know if you could like
The camera quality kind of bad after. I
oh
don't know why.
oh I see that. I see that. Like put it like make it a little far up. Like if that
Yeah.
makes any sense. So I could see it properly. Okay.
Hey, they send mines in the chat.
Where is I
Miami,
need to see Latavia's on. This is very important in life. Where's Latavia? I need to see yours. Where's Latavia? Yeah, I need to see that.
Send it to you.
Okay, thank you. All right, this is from Malia Rule. With great power comes great responsibility. This quote means that famous people must be careful with their actions because many look up to them. Many fans watch movie stars and singers closely, copying their style, actions, and behavior. However, not all celebrities set a good example. Therefore, I disagree that they should be seen as role models because many of them show bad behavior. Fame doesn't always mean good character, and they can lead fans in the wrong direction. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That comes right from Malia Rule. Excellent job. Excellent job. Oh my goodness. Very good.
Thank you.
Davanique. Let's go to Davanique. The great Davanique, the one and only. A celebrity is defined as a famous person, especially in entertainment or sports. And a role model is a person who is looked to by others as an example to be imitated. These two things are not the same thing. Yet some people would want it to be treated as such. Oh my goodness. Wow. I disagree that celebrities should be treated as role models because oftentimes they are scripted fake personas, especially actors and others in that genre. Some famous people are also bad people, using substances and domestic violence behind the scenes. So let me see the 3 reasons. They have fake scripted appearances. They have scripted fake personas. Some famous people are also bad people, using substances and the rest of it. Okay, I would need to see a third point. I only see 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see a third point. Yeah. But it's very good. I love it. The hook of I see it. I see the hook. I see the background information, and I see your position, and I just need a third point. Okay, people, it's 9:02. So I am not going to stay here all night. So oh, you want me to read yours? Okay, Gracie, let me read yours. Hers will be the last one.
And then what?
Send it, and then you can leave. But I want Latavia one to be sent before we go. Latavia, you have it? Let me know if you have it already. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So send it to me. But the rest of you, once you send it, you can leave. But I want to read Gracia one because she wants me to read it. So then, and that'll be the last one I read. Good night. That's great. Gracia. Oh. All right, Gracia. All right. So it says, fame, power, obsession, and adoration often go hand in hand. But do these automatically qualify celebrities as role models? A role model is a person who shows honesty and truth and love. It also shows honor and bravery. Role models are also supposed to show positive settings. They are supposed to inspire you. I disagree that popular persons such as movie stars and singers should be viewed as role models. Okay, so here's the thing, Gracia. You need to give your 3 reasons now. So it's not that you're ready, tell me you disagree. Now give me the 3 reasons why you disagree right after that. Understand me? Gracia?
Yes, sir.
That's what I need. That's what I need. And then you can't use my hook. But very good. Okay. All right, everyone. This is great.
Hey, I sent you my paragraph.
Nalia. So you want me to read it? It's Nalia. Oh yeah. There it is. Okay. Oh, this is much clearer. Golly, I don't know how you. I don't see. Oh, this is very good. Okay. Let me see. Make yourself your role model. Make yourself your role model, because people who do not have qualities depend on the qualities of others to shape their own qualities. Wise words from Michael Basie Johnson. This is very good. I like that. People depend on the qualities from others to define their personalities, such as celebrities, to be exact. Therefore, they start to fantasize them. I disagree with this statement. Okay, now you have to state the statement. Okay? State the statement again. Okay? Because some celebrities are addicted to drugs and illegal substances, which can lead people in the wrong way. They can also portray a false persona online, and they can be famous for doing illegal acts that are wrong, which isn't a good act for a role model. I love it. Very good. She has everything. Very good. That is excellent.
Well done.
That's excellent. That's excellent. Y'all are doing pretty well. So what I want you to do is take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp, and then once you do that, you can leave. Latavia, stay back for a moment.
See you tomorrow by God's grace.
I want to give you your comments on this. All right, Latavia? But let me end.
Night. Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. So, as the philosopher Aristotle once said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Celebrities influence many people, especially young ones. I disagree that popular persons, such as movie stars and singers, should be viewed as role models, because celebrities sometimes act differently in public and in private. They only focus on making money, and celebrities are not always honest. Okay, so what I'd say is everything from your background information to your thesis is beautiful. The only problem I have is with your quote. You hear me, Latavia?
Yes, sir.
So the quote you use, I don't see how that correlates with celebrities influence many people, especially young ones. I don't see how that correlates with the whole topic. You understand? So what you have to do is you have to choose a quote that is related to what we're talking about. You understand? Because I don't see how this quote like correlates with, what we're talking about. That makes sense? Latavia? So that's what I want you to correct. But after that part, you did everything right. I saw your background information. I saw your position. I saw your thesis. I saw your position. I saw your 3 reasons. Excellent. But you need to make sure that your quote is associated with what we're talking about. You just can't use any quote. All right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. All right. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. And we shall play catch up on tomorrow. Take care.